Hello,
Welcome everyone!
We've arrived at Good Neighbour.
Yep.
They're lying, it's not good.
Yeah, we are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Fallout 4.
This is Miss Ferret and that is Codsworth.
Yep. Pretty much unchanged since you last saw him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, literally. Unchanged.
Yep. As I was mentioning...
Once you discover a location,
in the
you can use your map to fast travel back to it. Normally you must be outside to do so, but there are exceptions. Right, this is fun.
Oh, this looks nice.
Hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
What do you... Should we tell him to back off?
Back off.
You better back off, or you're the one who's going to need insurance.
Oh, snap.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that worked. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Codsworth disliked that.
Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? She ain't one of us.
This is Hancock.
Mayor Finn, I said let her go.
You soft.
You just told him to back off.
You keep letting outsiders walk.
Yeah, but
all
he's
over us.
annoyed
One
that
day.
the first thing he did was harass me.
Huh.
Man, this is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh, he is an asshole.
Go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's got to make a point sometimes.
There you go.
You all right?
Hancock, everyone!
You killed him.
Should we question him?
Well, you did kill him.
You killed him.
Got a good pair of eyes.
Wow.
Feel me? Everyone's welcome.
I feel you.
Good neighbor.
Good neighbor. That what you call this place?
That's right.
The first thing I saw was someone harass me, and the second thing I saw was someone be stabbed to death.
That just wouldn't be accepted anywhere else. You'll see. You make enough friends here, you'll call this place.
No, I won't, because I don't like this
Yeah.
Unless
place.
you remember who's in charge.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I don't like him already.
I'm gonna loot this guy's body. Yeah, he's... I mean, presumably, like all the companions, he becomes more likable.
Yeah.
But that's one of our romance options.
No, I think
A
we'll
new
pass.
player and good neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
That sounds creepy.
Really? It just sounded like they were flirting with you.
I'm not
Yeah,
buying that.
that's
We come
creepy.
in peace, malarkey.
Hey, Brotherhood of Steel, you better stay out of
So these are the shops. That's a weapon shop. Storage room, whatever. We need to go there.
Oh, it's even got a title and everything.
Yeah, it's
Sign.
memory done.
Like, was that there before, or was that
That's
actually
probably-
pre-war?
It's pre-war, I should imagine.
Yes.
Yes!
Poor ghouls. Your voice boxes don't work so well. Nor do your throats.
That was a ghoul?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell.
Some ghouls are surprisingly smooth. The easiest way to tell if they're a ghoul is if they're missing their nose or not.
Yeah.
As in, like, actually that is the easiest way.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you bitch.
Oh, okay, that would explain it. I want to say, I think I've seen Arma before, but she didn't look like that.
Poor Amari, she's downstairs.
Yeah, I don't actually know what she does.
Yeah.
She just sits there and watches people in their memory dens, I guess.
Fair enough.
I
You know, it's a living.
think
apparently.
she runs half of it and the scientist lady runs the other half. So,
You just went around in a circle. Maybe your memory's not all too good.
I need a memory den apparently. Alright, and this is the brains.
Yes, I take it.
No, there are no brains here. Oh, you mean the brains of this
Yeah.
operation? Yeah, okay.
Kellogg's brain, or let Nick explain.
You might as well let Nick explain.
This one's
That's
all
enough.
yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy.
He knows what he's talking about
Yeah.
more than we do
Kellogg's is
technically.
already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're
Ow.
asking me to
A
defy
splash of coke in my eye.
You don't realize that the memory
Um,
simulators require intact.
Defile a corpse. The dude was a dude.
What's the point of
I like
capitalizing
what they do.
living?
Please help us.
That'd probably be handy.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
Look into my sincere eyes.
That
I
you
can't
can't
see
see.
'em.
I look kind of like Lady Gaga, in a sense.
You look like
You
who?
know, Lady Gaga. Wacky
Ah,
fashion sense.
yeah.
Like, I think what colour's my hair? It's silvery, isn't it?
Yeah.
My character's basically turning into Lady Gaga. Cleopatra Gaga.
You go into people's brains. How is defiling a corpse?
What?
Well, defiling.
What? Here
you
you
go.
go.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus.
It looks like a little
And
fetus
thing
with
attached
robot
to it?
parts.
A neural
Yeah.
interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Do
Is Nick compatible? What?
you want to say that?
Brain's still good?
What do you want to say?
The brain's still good just sounds funny.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of...
I mean, yeah, he only died like
Tech is probably
a day
preserving
ago.
the tissue.
When I put an axe
Injecting
through
some kind of
some part of his
chemical
body.
that's
Might not even be that. I don't even think it's reached night yet again.
without a
No, I think it
compatible
did because
board.
I've
You're talking about me, right?
slept twice.
I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There
This
could be long-term side effects. I don't
mission
know
is
where
kind
it's
of weird
from.
because it makes
You
very
go into people's brains!
it makes little sense, I would say,
Hear them.
Fair enough.
Plug me
because
in,
you
Doc.
basically plug two people into someone else's brain. Fake Nick.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You never said hey. The subtitles lied to us.
Thanks.
Subtitles lie constantly in Fallout games and Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls. Like that, the subtitles are wrong.
Hmm.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
I mean,
Let's see here.
I don't know. I think Mercenary Nick would be quite interesting.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions will be better. Are you feeling any different?
Wee.
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded.
Fair
Because
enough.
The Institute has one last failsafe.
Yeah.
Way to break it.
A lock? Is Nick okay? Is Nick okay would be a good
Is
one.
Nick gonna
Codsworth
be
might like
okay?
that.
Yes, the connections appear to be stable.
Yes, the
Codsworth.
connections appear to be stable. That was awfully quick.
Codsworth cares not.
So, like, you killed him.
That doesn't solve the current problem.
You killed him?
Mnemonic
Yes.
encryption is too strong.
I mean, at least some of these options are pretty straight to the point, you know.
What if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the
Yeah.
memory loungers.
Fair
Run
enough.
your cognitive
I don't
functions
understand
on
this.
both. He'll act as a host.
Eh,
while your
it's
consciousness
fictional
drives
science.
through
What's there
all
to be
memories
explained?
Yeah, but they try and explain it, which
Let's
is...
do this!
Alright.
Let's do this! Leroy Jenkins! How many times have I used that?
Several.
Like, way too many times. Right, so we...
There is never too many. Aye.
Sit.
Yeah, as I was saying, all the PS4 games I'm interested in are actually ports of PS Vita games.
Yeah.
Gravity Rush 2 is only a possible exception because that's only a maybe, if I enjoy Gravity Rush Remastered.
Initiating brainwave migration.
By the way, these little dome things
And
in
of
the memory
games
den.
that are of a maybe, there'd be, I think there's a new Hatsune Miku game coming out for a Project Eva game.
Yeah.
It hasn't got any announcement of a European release date though, so that's still a maybe.
We're going in his brain.
And of course, as a rhythm game, you kind of want to like the controller you're having to press buttons on.
We're entering... We're hacking
That is a
someone's
maybe.
brain. The Brain Hacker. That should be a movie.
And I mean, I've been interested in the trailers I've been seeing of King of Fighters
The
14,
simulation appears to be
but
working,
I've not
although
played any
memories
previous
like fragments.
SNK fighting game before. It's
I'll
still,
try
of
to
course,
step
a
you
big
through
maybe.
intact
I really
memories
actually like
and hope we find
this
one
world.
that
It
gives us
looks
some clue
interesting
to
to
the
I don't
me.
know the lack of
location.
platforms.
Don't
Like,
worry.
what are you walking across? Is it that you're walking across?
Yeah,
or
this.
no, but there's too many gaps. You'd be falling.
This is the
Well,
earliest
Liam,
intact
we
memory
are-
we can find.
Like, currently just brain
Go in
data.
third person.
I can't.
Oh, then I hate this area.
Well, no, there is a reason for that. They couldn't be bothered to program anything. Yeah, this is Kellogg's
Who's on the
brain.
radio then?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
Okay,
This may prove disorienting.
We're not
at
experiencing the
first.
memories of Kellogg.
We
Kellogg's
are.
right there.
no, but we
We'll
are.
be seeing from his perspective, though.
We
like, you know, his... you
we
know,
are, but aren't
Okay.
Kellogg.
What's it mean, Mom?
Like,
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Dad was
we can
either
access
drunk
memories.
or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
See, we're
Like
talking.
you?
We're talking as Kellogg.
Teacher at school said the
Fair
NCR
enough.
would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
And look, that's me.
NCR. That sounds familiar.
NCR is the quote-unquote good guys from New Vegas.
Yeah, what did they do?
You take this. You're
Okay,
old
access
enough.
memory of mother who just gave gun to boy.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know
I actually,
about how
as I
the
said, I
world
really
worked?
liked this area. Like, because
I think now she wanted me
I-
to kill him.
Kellogg was a douche, yes, but a likable douche.
Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Oh, so
Really?
the NCR did turn out to be, you
I
know...
was running from the guilt
Rather
of not
rubbish.
protecting her.
Well,
from
no,
Dad.
not technically. They were reinforcing
Doesn't
the
matter
old
now,
world,
Yeah.
basically. There's America.
Family now.
And whose memory was that you accessed the mother's or...
Mom
It's
knew
Kellogg.
what it was.
But
No,
it's his
who-
memory.
whose of memories,
Soft,
you know, I
but,
thought you clicked on the me
she loved
part.
me.
Yeah, I did, and now I'm clicked on Mother.
Yeah.
And she protected me from Dad.
Oh, I can access radio as
That
well.
cost her more than a few
I don't
beatings.
think there's- I can't even crouch.
Yeah.
I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know.
Radio afterwards, that's
Not that.
disorienting. I would
People
interrupt.
always
I'm
hoping
actually,
for
I
something better.
I haven't seen these
Usually
memory
end up with
parts. I only
something
saw Chris
worse.
watching people.
Your father seems
Is there anything else to access the memory of?
No.
Poster?
Don't think so.
you're good.
What was that you said about the radio? I can't. I'll just
all
look
that
at
on
back
the
up
radio.
afterwards.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
Um,
she's basically telling him that the only thing that
Yeah, I
can
knew-
protect you is you. That's
Yeah.
the gun we stole from his corpse, by the way.
Yeah, I remember watching that part. Or are you explaining to the audience?
I will, Mom.
Anyone who's willing to listen.
Okay.
I won't let you down.
So like this whole section is basically explaining a lot of Kellogg's backstory in an attempt to find Shaw, and then it shows like how Kellogg interacted with Shaw further ahead.
Fair enough.
It makes him a lot more likable. I mean, to be fair, I found him kind of likable anyway.
The thing about happiness
Access.
is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean,
Not
you
really.
may think to
You're also
yourself that you're
happy
but
at the time.
Yeah.
you don't really believe it. Focus
Kellogg.
on the petty bullshit or next job or
Dear
whatever.
gosh, you can't keep this camera still, can you?
It's
No,
only looking
there's no
back
need to. I'm looking for
by
things.
comparison with what comes after.
What, anything
Like
else you can
magic
interact
floating
It's
ceiling
really
fans.
understand.
Can you interact with it?
That's what
No.
happens.
Then it doesn't matter.
Alright, you.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her.
Wonderful.
If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub.
Hub
What's the
is an
hub?
area from Fallout 1 or 2, cannot remember. It's a really big city. It's
Been happier
where,
than she was with me.
if I remember correctly,
certainly lived longer.
the father of Cassidy, the
I thought
drunk
San
girl in New
Francisco was
Vegas,
my chance to start fresh.
went to get
That was the
medicine
hot shit.
for his heart condition.
Gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet.
So yeah, Kellogg
Everybody
came
knew
from the
I
hub.
was the one
Well,
who shot
went to the hub
Valdez.
area at some point.
I could write my
Who's
own
Valdez?
ticket to any outfit in town.
Don't know.
It
Great
all
and a
worked
baby.
out pretty damn well.
Oh, Valdez must have been like a baddie. And Mary.
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never
Child
deserved
looks
her.
slightly Asian. as well.
Apparently, after all this, you decided to kidnap a child because, you know, that seems logical.
Well, no, it does explain
We
it.
don't know anybody here. And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance.
Look at him.
I finally got steady work with a good outfit.
He looks like he's from the 80s.
Also-
I half expect that jacket to actually say rattlesnake on it.
Tunnel snakes, man. Close. I will give you that. But tunnel snakes rule.
Seem kind of green.
I know.
Green.
But that's where I come in.
Green is
Oh, as in, you know, they're fresh.
not
new
very
to it.
healthy. A lot of ghouls are green, so be wary if they are in fact a glowing one. Yeah, this is him basically saying about work.
I'm worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in.
I don't know. It doesn't really explain how he, you know, got to this situation that well.
Yeah.
I think his hand's supposed to be on an arm, but it
Maybe
was
it's just running security for sheep. Or shit.
shit.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen.
This ceiling fan is by far one. of the
To be
most-
fair, in Apocalyptic Wasteland, what he's doing makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
The problem is it all goes wrong, as you would expect in an apocalyptic wasteland.
yeah.
I'm sure we're gonna be really happy.
Connie.
We are. You'll see.
Oh, she's calling him Connie, I guess. Shut up,
I got her.
child.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect
Yeah.
you to the next intact.
I don't know why she
But
takes...
yeah, as I was also saying,
Yeah.
there was like, yeah, King of Fighters 14 does look interesting, but still a big maybe for me. And
probably, yeah.
there was a maybe game for you as well in the store the other day, wasn't there?
Maybe, yeah, that was a pretty
Digimon,
likely.
wasn't
yeah,
it?
that was a pretty likely one, because it's Digimon, man.
Yeah. But it's actually of the 2000, you know, it's like a sequel to the 2003
Yeah, I'm cool
Digimon
with
World
that.
game. But I was the one who actually played that the most.
Well, yeah, but I was young
Yeah,
and
fair enough.
juvenile.
And of course, the other games
How
you're
did you
interested in
think this
are
was gonna end, Kellogg?
Happily.
I can't click on
You
these.
thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Yeah, well, you kind of did a terrible job of that.
Just so
Usually
you
they're not
know,
able to, you know,
They died.
do anything after you've gone through with them.
And you
He killed his family.
weren't
Yeah.
there to help them.
However, Kellogg then brutally murders them. Not that we get to see the cool part. We just get to see him shooting into
Another
them.
memory to
That just kind of looks sad, really.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess he must have just
yeah.
been in a blind rage. so I
PS4
can't
games you're
remember.
interested in are what?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
The Digimon Infamous.
And Infamous Second Son, aka a only reason to get a PS4 for a whole year.
Probably Tearaway and Knack as well. Just
Mind if we...
There's always
Access.
someone who wanted someone else dead.
they basically become a hired mercenary
Sometimes
kind of
just
thing
roughed
in a
up,
slightly
but,
different manner.
Dead was
He was
usually what
a
they
hitman, I guess.
Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere.
He's got
Yeah.
Skura now.
Didn't
That's his
matter to me.
Skura.
He got a scar
But
from
it
being
took
shot
it as
at.
part of the
Probably.
job.
Well, I don't know if a bullet can cause a scar like that.
That's the point.
I always got paid in the
Unless they stood above him
Yeah.
and shot down.
one way or another. There was always a job for someone like me.
That's good, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it gets you
know,
money.
Was.
I don't have a
Who I
job.
was supposed to kill.
I just sit here editing videos
Oh, yeah,
for a YouTube
basically,
channel.
he became heartless, basically.
Hmm.
I
Bartender!
don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There
Like
was
his
almost always a
haunted
bar,
posters.
though. That's
Well, the Girls one was actually in the Memory Den as well.
Yeah, it's one of the more common posters.
I
And
didn't care
me.
where I was going. Ended up
East.
mostly wandering east.
You know, when your life
Getting as far
falls
away
to
from
pieces, you
San
tend to try to
Francisco as I
rebuild it,
could,
not just,
maybe.
you know.
So I'm assuming we're on the East Coast. If he travelled east. Mole rats are so ugly.
And we decided to decorate our place with mole rats everywhere. Isn't it lovely? No, not really. It's mole rats everywhere.
Pretty sure that's just a mud crab pincer instead of a Mirelurk.
That's right.
I want to loot these beer bottles.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that
The
okay?
way you want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So who do
He
you
doesn't care because
so
no.
it's- yeah.
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Uh huh.
Well, we seem to be getting closer.
Yeah.
Oh.
This next one.
I was interested in that. How did you turn the lights off?
Should have kept it rolling, man.
Memory Den isn't much longer, is it? Just wondering if we should stop here or...
We should stop here.
Yeah, fair enough. We did finally manage to effectively finish off the PS4 conversation that I was trying to finish off.
Well, the problem with
Poorly,
the problem with talking is this: I don't want to talk over the dialogue. 'Cause I find it interesting. So
yeah, this is a very
apologies if we've been
this is a
quiet,
very lengthy conversation segment.
I just want to make sure people know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean there are subtitles, Raph.
Yeah, but
and they can just turn on Google Translate if need be.
But I'm interested in hearing what's going on, despite the fact that I've already.
You've already seen it.
Irrelevant.
I'm the one who hasn't seen it.
Bye.
Cheerio.